What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Oregon versus Ohio State college basketball game going down on Thursday, January 9th, 2025. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. For all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for people with larger bankrolls and high rollers, whereas our no more premium picks have something to offer to everyone. So if you are looking for that extra level of service and VIP sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen and my man Kasi will get right to you. But all right, guys, I think this is going to be a really close and competitive game. I can see this one going right down to the end. We got Oregon traveling across the country to play Ohio State. These teams have never played each other before, but they will start to with Oregon being in the Big Ten now. And looking at Oregon, 13-2 record straight up, 8-7 ATS. And this team started off hot. I don't know if you guys remember, man. This was one of the hottest teams in college basketball. I think, what did they start the season off? I think it was like 8-0, 9-0, something like that. We saw them take their first loss to UCLA on December 8th. And then they entered Big Ten play on January 2nd and then got destroyed by Illinois. They lost that one 109-77, and they were at home that game. They're 4.5-point favorites. So that one was a little concerning to me. In their last game, they did pick up a win against Maryland. They didn't cover. They're 4.5-point favorites in that one as well. Only won by 4, so lost by the hook there if you did bet on Oregon. But I thought they bounced back nicely against Maryland because Maryland's a legit team this season. And after that Illinois loss, I was like, damn, let's see how this Oregon team competes in the Big Ten. But I mean, we've seen this team beat some really good teams this season. USC's ass. What am I saying? Alabama, San Diego State, Texas A&M. Whenever I see the USC logo, I just think they're automatically going to be a good college basketball team. But no, they're bad. And then looking at Ohio State, 10-5 straight up, 9-6 ATS. We saw them lose their first Big Ten game of the season, losing to Michigan State. Last time went 69-62. And then their last game, they do beat Minnesota, only by 1 point, though, and they're 5-point favorites in that game. So both these teams are kind of coming in the same situation. Both these teams have lost their first Big Ten game, and then they bounced back nicely in their last game. But both teams didn't cover as well. So interesting matchup here. I mean, we just saw Ohio State beat Kentucky a few weeks ago, which was a really impressive win. They get blown out by Auburn. They get blown out by Maryland. That same Maryland team that Oregon beat blew out this Ohio State team. I know, that math doesn't always work out, but it's something to think about. And this is an interesting one. I mean, when we look at the numbers, both these teams are very comparable on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Oregon has a slight edge on the offensive side of the ball, whereas Ohio State has a slight edge on the defensive side of the ball. So very even matchup here, but I'm going to take Oregon. I think Oregon is just more well-equipped when it comes to a roster perspective to beat Ohio State. Didn't love how Ohio State, even in a win in their last game against Minnesota, I didn't love how they looked in that one. I mean, Minnesota put up 88 points against them. If you guys know anything about Minnesota, their offense is terrible. So I just think Oregon is the better team all around. Do I love, taking a team traveling across the country on the road? Typically not, but I think in this type of game, I'd rather have 2 points in my back pocket than lay them. And like I said, I think Oregon is the better team all around. So give me Oregon here. Take the points. I appreciate you guys watching this. Drop a like. Drop in the comments you guys are taking in this one. You can follow me on Instagram at BradWinsBets if you want to follow my handicapping career more closely. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.